Yeah, man, I got up earlier today and I was doing some stuff around the house and went on to YouTube and saw the God man. Oh man, I saw the new Godzilla trailer, bro. The new Godzilla, the goddamn Zilla trailer. Godzilla minus one, bro. I seen the teaser. What was it? A month or two ago when they put the teaser out, and all I wanted to know is this a Shin Godzilla sequel? It needs to be something connected to Shin Godzilla because that shit is the dopest Godzilla I've ever watched in my life. I love 24 Godzilla. Sorry, 24. I love 2014 Godzilla with Bryan Cranston and the dude that played Kick Ass. That movie is the shit. Okay, I remember watching that shit at the IMAX. IMAX is something else. It really is a fucking experience, man. Cause you be in there and you really experienced that shit. That's what it was like watching Godzilla. At least the 2014 one. I did watch the second one in IMAX, not the same IMAX, and I was really close to the screen. I didn't appreciate that shit, and I was really tired, and I had to fight myself to stay awake. And when you watching a movie like that, you shouldn't have to fight to stay awake. But I didn't have as much fun at Godzilla 2 and 3 or Kong or whatever the fuck. I didn't have as much fun at those as I did Godzilla 2014. I like Skull Island. Skull Island was cool, but them other two Godzilla movies, the one with Godzilla and them other three motherfuckers, and then uh, Godzilla and that fucking monkey. I didn't give a shit. That's what I'm saying. So uh, this new Godzilla, bro, when they came out with Godzilla 2014, I was riding the Godzilla hype train, bro. I really loved it. Uh, what it was, I'll get to it, but they did part two, and I don't remember if that came out before Shin Godzilla or around the same time. I didn't. I think it was around 2017 that the second Godzilla movie came out, something like that. I don't know, maybe 2018, maybe later. I don't know, but Skull Island was in there somewhere. So I don't remember. Anyway, when it came out, I'm wondering if I saw it before Shin Godzilla because Shin Godzilla came out in 2016 and it was a Japanese Godzilla movie, and that shit was off the chain. That was like Godzilla was dangerous again. Like our Godzilla, the American Godzilla, the American version, he the good guy, but it's just people get killed in the shit he's doing is like people end up getting killed during that too. And he's not necessarily trying to do that. He's fighting other monsters, but yeah, the people they get, in the way sometimes. But in Shin Godzilla, oh yeah, yeah, no, it wasn't no other monsters to fight. He was just fucking shit up, and it was terrifying. It was really good too. And he kept changing. He came out of the water. He was like a fish, and he was just flopping around. Then he grew some feet and was walking around, and all this blood was spilling out his gills, and just getting all over the street and going into like under the street, and then he started getting bigger. And at the end of the movie, something was growing on the back of his tail. So he grew to full size and became Godzilla as not just as we know him, but as we know him plus some. Like this was Godzilla Deluxe. This fool was doing it all. So you go from that, and the mouth would open like the Reapers on Blade 2. The mouth would open all sideways and shit. And it was crazy. I love Shin Godzilla. That shit was crazy. Um, I wasn't always like the biggest Godzilla fan. I've seen the older ones. I like the one they put Perry Mason into because it was the original, and I guess they just put him into that. And I think I watched both of those actually, and I really like the original. The other ones they kind of cheesy, but people really like that. They really like that. My pops when he was around, he really liked those. So uh, yeah, but the 2014 one, I think it just stole the show. And then to have Shin Godzilla come out because Japan takes their creature back and does something with it and and makes it theirs again. And it was just awesome, man. It was really something. I don't know if you've seen Shin Godzilla, but this new one, Godzilla minus one, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know what it's about, but it looks just as crazy and it looks like the same Godzilla. They were talking about in the commercial, in the trailer, that something about wartime, like Japan lost everything after the war, and I believe that when the original was made, it was supposed to be around like after that. It was like something about that kind of aftermath, people trying to rebuild and having to deal with that, and it looks like what this one is, which uh, then they will be going back, right? So it wouldn't necessarily be a sequel to Shin Godzilla, but it would maybe be a prequel. I don't know. This looks really good though. So if you haven't seen the trailer, definitely go look at the trailer. If you're a Godzilla fan, I think you're going to be impressed. I think Japan is doing great things. Korea is absolutely doing great things. And thank you, Netflix, for bringing us a lot of that shit. Because, man, I mean, people on here on strike. So, shit, we don't know what we're going to get. But yeah, man, there's some dope shit coming out, bro. That Godzilla, bro, shit looks good, man. I don't know if you could tell I'm a little hyped about it. So, oh, and that was the other thing. So the other one, it came out in Japan. I don't know if it had a release here in America, but if I'm remembering the commercial correctly, it said it was coming out December 1st, and it said a worldwide release of in IMAX. That's something. So I'm really looking forward. If it does come out here, I'm definitely going to see it. Comes out in IMAX, like I said at the beginning about the 2014 one, I'm definitely going to see Godzilla minus one in the IMAX on the first day. Okay, God willing. Hey, first day, Godzilla minus one. So check out the trailer. I think you'll be, if you're a fan of Godzilla, I think you'll like what you see. Some people, my friends, they don't really like to watch trailers because over the past several years, trailers have gotten into the habit of really giving away a movie. So they prefer to just be surprised. If they think it's something they might like, then they'll just go and check it out. Now, they might watch a teaser trailer. They might watch a teaser. So if you're like that, then there is a teaser to this that you can go look up. It just put in Godzilla minus one teaser trailer. I think it's about 30 seconds. The other trailer is about 2 minutes or so. So you'll know the difference. But thank you for listening. Go check out the trailer. I'll talk to you guys soon.